Hey there, Jason Karsh here again for Vote IQ. And what better way to start talking about Colorado politics than for me to go back to my old high school, where theoretically I learned all about politics in Colorado. And you know, if that were even remotely true, none of this might even be necessary.
Don't count your chickens, because anything can happen in Colorado politics.
It's a very different game out here.
The conversation you have regularly is, you know, where do you ski, or how many 14ers have you climbed?
Well, we have a black Speaker of the House, and up until recently we had a black President of the Senate.
I'm the CEO basically of House Inc.
It's not a small state geographically, but it's a close-knit state.
It's very exciting to be in Colorado right now because it is such a competitive state.
One of the great mythologies that emerged from the Democratic National Convention in 2008 is that suddenly Democrats were competitive for the first time in history in Colorado, that after decades of Republican dominance, all of a sudden the Democrats are finally winning some elections. And I'm thinking, I don't know what state they're talking about, but it's not the one I was born and raised in.
It is fiercely independent.
Apparently the Speaker, 60 years or so before me, was actually a Klansman. And the Klan actually ran the House and ran the Senate.
We're a very purple state.
And it's pretty close to a one-third, one-third, one-third.
A third of the electorate are unaffiliated voters who, without even blinking an eye, vote Republican one election, Democrat the next. And they're always up for grabs.
And it really is at least 5 different cultures, which are incredibly diverse.
You have the rural Eastern Plains, right, where you have very conservative voters. Then you have the Western Slope. Then you have the Denver, right, this big population center, very liberal, very Democratic, strong area. Right outside that, you have the suburbs, right? The suburbs are very competitive. And then you have the Southern Front Range. It's a tough place for Democrats.
Rural Colorado has always played very prominently in statewide elections.
Hey buddy, why the long face?
The electorate can be, I don't want to say flaky, but they are...
There's always been in Colorado a strong anti-tax movement.
They don't take kindly to being pushed around.
But we're sort of in a tough situation right now, fiscally.
You know, Tabor has confused a lot of people, including me.
Tabor, the Taxpayers' Bill of Rights.
The anti-tax, anti-government, or as I call it, our experiment anarchy.
State is limited in how much it can spend and to a percentage over its previous year spending. The problem with that is, so if you have a bad year and the state collects little revenue and spends little, then it's limited in the amount it can spend the next year.
You know, I talk about stuff for a living, so if I don't get it, I think a lot of the citizens don't get it.
I keep getting older and they stay the same age.
What I do know is this, is that Colorado voters want to first and foremost like the candidate running. If they like you, then they'll take a look at what you stand for.
You want to have a brand.
Yeah, you wear blue jeans and a blue sport coat. Oh, and cowboy boots and a cowboy hat. And it doesn't hurt to have gone to an Ivy League school.
You vote on everything here in Colorado.
We have this huge cacophony of elections.
So you vote on your taxes, you vote on social issues.
For school board, for city council.
Candidates, you vote on judges.
For mayor, for the state legislature. And so it really is daunting.
In 2008, we had one of the longest ballots in the country because people got to actually say yay or nay on, I can't even remember.
That's a great thing about Colorado. Everybody gets their share of attention, gets their media attention.
The media coverage of politics in Colorado is horrid. It is absolutely horrid.
I miss the Washington Post, quite frankly.
From a personal standpoint, being a journalist here in Colorado, I think that the sunshine laws in Colorado are crap.
You know, we want the Broncos and we want tourism, but we don't want them to change anything.
Do not underestimate the citizenry in Colorado. They will rise up and support their candidate irrespective of the amount of money that gets raised.
We have a long and proud history of a party getting comfortable and thinking they have a permanent majority, and voters rising up and smiting that party and electing the other side.
Because it's a really cool state. I mean, everything's up for grabs all the time.
There's a lot of quirky people in politics, to say the least.
Okay, so what did I learn from my time in Colorado? Well, There are about 5 different states rolled into one. They put everything they can on the ballot, and they're truly a purple state, where 1/3 of the electorate can vote in any direction in any election. But that's not enough. We want to know more. So if you're from Colorado, you live there, you work there, comment on this video, go to Vote IQ, comment there, and tell us what we really need to know about how politics are done in Colorado. Until next time, I'll see you on the road. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Right here, buddy. Oh yeah. Can you get this? You got it? We may have to reshoot the intro. Oh wait, check this out. CSI Durango.